know he won't have it. His own city, blacks in his throat. It don't matter his soul. He knows that, but his bro, his own staff, and he knows back to this mobile home, back to this, back to the lab again, yo. You better go capture this moment, or hope he don't pass. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go home. One shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. Better never let it go home. Only get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. His soul's escaping to this hole that it's gaping. This world is mine for the taking. Make me king as we move toward your world order. A normal life is born. The superstardom's close to postmodern. It only grows harder, only grows harder. He blows us all over these.
Your very own Mark Magnifico Magsayo. Okay, fight fans, let's welcome into the arena the PMI 514th Philippine Navy Reserve. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to ask you to please rise for the national anthems. Firstly, we'll have the national anthem of the Kingdom of Thailand. And now we'd like to ask you to remain standing. Here to sing the Philippine national anthem, PNA singer Julia Joaquin.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pa sisiil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw. May dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw na luwal, hatid pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na bago may mang-aapi, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Julia Joaquin, PNA singer. Maraming salamat. Maayong gabi, kaninyong tanan, Bohol! We are coming to you live from the Bohol Wisdom Gym here in Tagbilaran City, Bohol, Philippines. As tonight, Vladimir Boxing Promotions in cooperation with Tagbilaran City Government and the Honorable Mayor Baba Yap proudly present a night of championship professional boxing, the pride of Bohol. This championship bout is being sanctioned by the World Boxing Council President Mauricio Suleiman, supervisor in charge at ringside Dumrong Simaka Jornboom, assisting in the supervising duties Rolando Mendoza, timekeeper at the bell Noel Ecto Banez, and the physicians at ringside Dr. Arnold Cagulada and Dr. Jose Unabia. When the bell rings, your judges at ringside will be scoring this bout on a 10-point must system. They are Oliver Garcia, Noel Haduka, Arnie Nahara. And when the bell rings, your third man in the ring, referee Gerald Tamaldan. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. You have waited all night. It is time for your main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Asia Featherweight Championship. Now, let's meet the fighters. Firstly, fighting out of the blue corner tonight, wearing the black and silver. He weighed in at 126 and one half pounds. Fight record, a good one. Experience, 53 victories, 6 defeats, 35 wins by knockout. He is the former two-time world champion, and he comes to you from the Kingdom of Thailand. Let's have a warm Bohol welcome for Panya Uthok. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner tonight, wearing the black and gold. He also weighed in at 126 and one half pounds. Fight record, he has yet to taste defeat. 19 wins, no losses, 14 wins by knockout. He is the pride of Tagbilaran, Bohol, Philippines. And ladies and gentlemen, he is back. He is Mark Magnifico Magsayo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, 12 rounds for the vacant title. Referee Tumbledon with the final instructions.
Okay, boxers, this is for the 12th round WBC fight. I'm ready to give you instructions, obey my command, and don't do any foul. Right, good luck.
All right, this is our main event of the evening for the WBC World Boxing Council Asia featherweight championship. Mark Magnifico Magsayo in the resplendent black and gold against former two-time WBA bantamweight champion Ponglo ang Sosing Yu Panya Uthok Wansong of Thailand.
Yeah. Aren't we lucky that's his nickname? Here we go, Bill.
Panya Uthok sporting a very healthy tan.
Yeah.
Looks like he's been enjoying the beaches of Bohol.
He wasn't like that during the weigh-in, that guy can tell you.
Yeah, he's a little smaller than Magsayo. Had a long trip back to this weight class after moving all the way up to
welterweight, believe it or not.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, since losing that title in 2016.
And he broke his jaw in that process.
Yes, none of the courtesy of no less than Marlon Tapales of the Philippines, of course. He went on a bit of a hiatus, returned in 2018, wherein he suffered 2 losses in his 2 fights in that year. He fought at welterweight, where he lost to another Bohol native, Sara Monsot. And then eventually he fought again at lightweight at 135 against Paul Fleming of the U.S. He also lost that fight. However, he regained his rhythm when he went back, well, not really back, but he was at super featherweight at 130 when he fought in April, when he started back, when he got back to his winning ways. And now here he is fighting at this division. Unbelievable.
All right, Mark Magsayo has knocked out 3 of his last 4 opponents, and Panya Uthok has lost 3 of his last 4 fights. And you can see Magsayo, the bigger of the two. A lot of experience. And imagine, Uthok is only 30 years old and he's had that many fights.
Exactly. But you know how these Thais are, they really start young.
Mark Magsayo ranked number 8 by the WBC worldwide. A win over a former world champion in the person of Uthok could catapult him into the top 5 and a contender status. And Mark wants to keep busy, wants to keep fighting at least 3 times a year. Not something that the more established fighters really want to do.
Yeah, that's right. He's quite a workhorse when you think about it.
His career was put on pause for over a year after a dispute with his former management when he did not renew with them.
Yes.
But luckily found a lot of support, and here in Bohol, he is a hero.
That's right. And of course, some excellent backing from Vladimir Promotions.
And you know, even in some of his sparring partners don't want a part of him.
Yeah.
Very disciplined, very polished fighter. You can see here taking his time, selective in his punches. They're feeling each other out.
Yeah.
And Panya Uthok, very dangerous. He will stand in front of you and trade blows.
Yeah, exactly. He has no fear. He fought all the way up to welterweight. So, I mean, to him, this is just a typical day at the office. Looks pretty calm, really.
Yes. A pretty decent first round. Give a slight advantage to Magsayo.
Yeah, I didn't even see a proper punch coming from
and you know,
Panya Uthok.
Uthok, you never can tell because he's always smiling.
Yes, yes.
Even at the face-off at the weigh-in, he was smiling.
Correct.
Here we go. We're kicking up the pace now, Magsayo. Enough of the introductions.
And he's still smiling. Panya Uthok is.
How much bigger do you have to be Panya Uthok?
Yeah.
He has defeated 20 Filipinos in his professional career.
Very, very dangerous fighter. And don't forget, with those 53 wins came 35 knockouts.
Yes.
That's really something to sneeze at.
He stood toe-to-toe with Tapales and lost.
Yeah.
And you know, 8 pounds is a lot at this size.
Yeah. Oh, he's just standing there, baiting Magsayo to come in.
And you have to understand, in Thailand, kickboxing or Thai boxing or Muay Thai is required in high school.
That's right.
So these guys are getting used to getting kicked in the head.
Yeah. These guys have taken knees to the head, elbows to the head, so gloves are...
Wild miss by Magsayo. Uthok not throwing much in this round. Curiouser and curiouser.
Yeah. Interesting strategy. There's one.
Magsayo with the height and reach advantage. I think that what has to happen in this fight is Uthok has to prove that he can hurt Magsayo.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right.
Not many fighters
nice
have.
uppercut by Mark.
Magsayo, still only 24 years old. Poking that jab in the forehead of Uthok.
Yeah, still counts.
And you can see the maturity in Magsayo. He's taking his time.
Actually,
not in a rush.
That's beautiful that you pointed that out, Bill. When I was speaking to him, he said he would really have to be very extra careful. He respects the status of Panya Uthok being a true veteran, and he just says he needs to play it smart and be careful.
Oh, look at that.
Nice three-punch
Uthok is just taking it.
Yeah. He's just moving forward.
He's repaying the hospitality.
Yeah, maybe. But a lot of those will take its toll.
And he's still reaching here, unable to really get a bead on Magsayo. But as we said, no bouncing around, no dancing. They're just standing in front of each other.
Very much like a Thai fighter in Muay Thai. Just walking down his opponent, taking his shots. Nice uppercut.
I would really love to see how many punches Magsayo has thrown in this fight so
Pretty
far.
much. And Uthok is not even moving his head properly.
No, he's not.
Just standing there. There he is. Starting to loosen up, maybe. Oh, nice uppercut.
Nice combination. End of the round.
End of round 2.
Third round, and we'll take a little bit of time to explain how the WBC Asia featherweight belt was vacated. The previous champion from Indonesia moved up in weight
Oh, okay.
and therefore could not retain his title.
Yeah,
Thus it was declared vacant.
that's right. Good for these guys then.
Well, Magsayo has been the youth championship of his weight class, so
Correct.
seems only fitting that he eventually becomes the world champion as well.
That's right. Only a matter of time.
Panya Uthok taking a lot of shots to the head
Nice.
and walking into some solid. Oh boy,
Beautiful.
he's just nodding as if it was not.
These are 5 solid shots from Magsayo, and he's just smiling.
But you know, Uthok is not throwing enough.
Yeah.
He's not throwing any combinations. Magsayo is smiling back. That is a scary sight.
Yeah. Yeah, but you gotta understand, is Panya Uthok lulling Magsayo into a false sense of security, and
Or
then he's
lulling
gonna
him to
pounce?
sleep.
Yeah. And then he's gonna pounce? We don't know.
Magsayo sticking the jab, sticking and moving, sticking and moving.
but he's still moving forward. Panya Uthok is.
Panya Uthok in the black with red and silver. Oh, shots to the body and the head.
7 straight jabs to the noggin, followed by a quick 1-2 combo.
I'm wondering how Panya Uthok's mother raised him if he had such a hard head.
Yeah, poor mom.
But you know, for Uthok, he really can't go back down to bantamweight anymore.
Yeah.
So he has to deal with the likes of
this,
Magsayo.
yeah.
Yes.
Could it be a part of his journey still to try and go back to bantam?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that would not be wise, considering that he's getting up there in age.
The layoff was too long.
Oh yeah, true. There again, tapping the cranium, setting up for his combinations.
Magsayo hasn't unloaded any of his deadly right hooks yet.
Right. And those killer lefts that we've been accustomed to seeing. Just plugging away. There it is.
Uthok seems numb to those punches. Magsayo very at home. Even went for a little swim last night. Get relaxed.
There was the left I was talking about.
He even wanted to be weighed first at the weigh-in because he wanted to get it over with.
Yeah, true. But that's not how it works, sir.
Both fighters were half a pound over, but, you know, we just concluded that that's your underwear.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good finish here for the round by Magsayo. Very consistent.
And there it is.
Uthok has been walking through a hailstorm.
Yeah.
End of round 3.
Round number 4, scheduled for 12 for the WBC Asia Featherweight Championship. Bill Velasco here with Del Bacho coming to you live from ringside at the Bohol Wisdom School Gymnasium. A packed house, hushed in anticipation of a knockout.
Bill, I was watching the corner of Mark Magsayo. I looked at the demeanor of Coach Rizan Moelas as he was talking to his ward. He was smiling. He looked very comfortable and relaxed.
Well, so far, Panya Uthok has not really thrown that much leather to hurt Magsayo. He's showboating a little bit.
Body shot
Just
right
keeps
there.
nodding. Thank you, sir. May I have another? It's like a frat initiation.
Wow. It's really an interesting style being employed here by Panya Uthok, considering that it's already the 4th round. Still hasn't changed strategy, still hasn't shifted in any way.
Magsayo's been ducking all his punches too.
Oh, wow.
Uthok seems anesthetized.
Could be. Those are solid lefts, 4 at that.
And as we say in the vernacular, dumudukot pa sa katawan si Magsayo.
Yeah, exactly.
Uthok trying to get him in the corner.
Nice straight there by
Now
Panya
it's
Uthok.
Magsayo's turn to smile and nod.
Yeah, he acknowledged that jaw hit by Panya Uthok.
Got to be careful because Uthok's very quick hands. Proven that time and time again. Luckily he's not a bleeder or his forehead would be soaked by now.
It would be busted up right now, but yeah. not too much scar tissue on his face, or else that would have been opened up.
But you can see some puffiness in the eyes now of Uthok.
It's about time. I mean, you're not human if you haven't received any puffiness after all that punishment.
It's like Magsayo is throwing 5 punches for every punch that Uthok throws.
There's a 1:5 ratio. Nice body shot.
And make no mistake, Magsayo is a power puncher.
Yeah.
Boy, that jab. It hurts just watching it.
Yeah. But Panya Uthok is treating it like pitter-pat jabs.
You know, they're not giving referee Tamalden much to do here.
Yeah, true.
No clinching, no dirty tactics, no rabbit punches.
Very behaved fighters. Sudden shift in direction by Mark Magsayo. They're looking for some angles.
He's just going after the forehead. He's pushing back the hairline of Uthok.
Yeah. Another Magsayo round.
Clean sweep so far.
Yep.
End of round 4.
All right, round number 5. Please explain Uthok's strategy to me, then.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out. Initially, I thought he was playing possum a bit, trying to, like I said earlier, lull Magsayo into a false sense of security before he would unload. Fortunately, after 4 rounds, that doesn't seem to be the case for some reason. Maybe, maybe he has a surprise for us though now.
So far, we've seen Magsayo take every round.
A bit right now.
That was a bit of a low blow.
Seems to be enjoying it. Even asking...
well, then he's in the right sport.
Try again. Knocking at the noggin. Ooh, nice
going downstairs.
Combination. Nice overhand. By
Things starting to open up now. Magsayo getting a little impatient. But but Uthok is awfully hard to hurt.
Well, in terms of strategy, you were asking me earlier. I remembered I was talking to Panya Uthok through an interpreter during the weigh-in. He said he studied Mark Magsayo. He knows his weaknesses, and he knows how to capitalize. So
I guess he's gonna wear him out then.
Yeah, possibly.
Maybe Magsayo is gonna get tired of hitting him.
Yeah, and just give up.
No, but a lot's at stake for Magsayo. He lost over a year of his career.
Making up for lost time right now.
They're already thinking of the next fight. They still want to fight once more within the year.
Just one more, yeah. Wow.
I'm sure if there weren't a mandatory 45-day rest period, he'd fight sooner.
Yeah, true.
Uthok now unloading with the left.
Most fighters would start enjoying.
That was a low blow.
Sorry.
Low blow. Uthok apologizes. No problem. Seems to be a very good sport.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, the show of sportsmanship between these two are just top notch.
Well, you know, the thing about fighters when they come to the Philippines is they're treated so well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Literally royalty.
I don't know if it's that sincere, if it's to take some of the edge off. Final half minute of the round. Another beautiful round from Magsayo.
Yes. Another round of noggin knocking.
You know, Magsayo is simply winning this fight on volume.
Look at that, man. See?
Surprise!
That could be the strategy.
Yeah.
End of round 5. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds, all 3 judges had Magsayo leading 40-36 after the first 4 rounds. Thank you.
So far, so good.
Very good.
The Magsayo train rolling along. Panya Uthok still not showing any signs of wear and tear. Magsayo must feel like a lumberjack at this point.
Yeah.
Pero parang kamagong yung pinapalako niya eh.
True. It's like the tree wouldn't go down. Well, he is chopping bit by bit.
Some serious hardwood there.
Ooh, nice body shot there.
Panya Uthok, a really tough guy. Why do they keep smiling at each
because
other? My goodness.
They know they're reading each other's technique. They know somebody executes well and they got caught. It's a sign of respect, really, acknowledging the other guy's handiwork.
If you say so. But so far, Magsayo has pretty much had his way with Uthok. That left hook to the body. It's been available.
Yeah.
Magsayo trying to use more of the ring.
Beautiful combination. There we go.
Some more substantial blows by Uthok. You know, the crowd wanting more.
Literally.
Halfway through the round.
But you could feel the electricity, really. You could cut it with a knife, man. The anticipation.
Yes.
8 jabs to the head. Returned for the 1-2 combo from Panya Uthok. Solid overhand there.
This is a good workout for Magsayo. But if you're Uthok, you can't keep going like this. You can't keep going like this. You can't keep getting hit this much.
Exactly. That's too much already. First 3 rounds, maybe, but this far in, nah.
And he just keeps walking into them. And honestly, I don't think Uthok has the knockout power. He's going to have to invest in the body.
Yeah. He's trying to go in. He does unload a couple of punches when he's inside the pocket, but of course, Mark is not just going to allow that to happen. He gets neutralized by shots like those.
And you know, weeks before the fight, Uthok said he would knock Magsayo out. Of course, he left the question of how unanswered.
Yeah. Thank you for that brief shower.
Another solid, impeccable round for Mark Magsayo.
More of the same from Panya Uthok. Such a nice guy.
Round 6.
Halfway through the fight, round 7. Mark Magsayo has pretty much had his way with Panya Uthok. Hasn't done any serious damage, though.
Actually, I was observing Mrs. Magsayo, RB. Francis RB Magsayo. In between rounds, she was extra animated entering the 7th round. She was shouting instructions. She was pretty much telling him what to do. And speaking of things to do, believe it or not, when Mark trains, Francis trains also.
Yes.
When he jogs, she jogs.
She drives him around, too.
Yeah, too. Very, very involved.
Just don't ask who's the boss.
Oh, yeah. And all those beautiful tattoos on Mark Magsayo. Francis RB is a tattoo artist. So, who knows, one of these days, Mark would pick up the art as well.
I think he's a little busy right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, laying things out on the table. Mark will fight one more time this year. Then the plan of Vladimir Promotions is to give him a world title shot by June of next year.
Yeah,
So that means 2 more fights and then a world title shot.
sounds ideal.
Which will likely mean it'll happen in the U.S. unless they try to do it here.
Oh, yeah.
And at his weight class, it's possible.
Yeah, that's something to look forward to. Still more of the same.
On the list for Magsayo is 1 or 2 more former world champions.
Wow.
Then he keeps moving up until he becomes a contender.
A real, proper contender in the top 3, perhaps.
Well, so far, if he wins this fight, and he wins it in a, in a resounding fashion, he jumps into the top 5. Then he becomes one of the choices for contender.
Very good.
The challenge for the world title.
That's right.
And a lot of activity in the featherweight division as a whole. Uthok asking for more. And he's even moving forward.
Yeah, those were wicked hooks.
Good job by Uthok.
Nice shot there by Panya Uthok, but
He's still smiling.
They're enjoying each other inside that.
This is a warped kind of friendship. You know?
Yeah.
But it really is a sign of respect for each other.
Absolutely.
Because even during the press conference, even when they say things to each other, which you'd normally take as a threat, they're smiling.
Yeah, true.
It's like, okay, we got to do this, okay.
Yeah.
But look at all the headshots that Uthok has taken. My gosh.
Way too much.
We're talking hundreds already.
Yeah. At this point, absolutely.
He's won the respect of the crowd, that's for sure.
Yeah, for his resiliency.
Solid 7th round from Magsayo.
End of round 7.
Round number 8. I just realized something.
Yes.
Uthok's smile reminds me of Efren Reyes.
I have to agree 100%, man. Yeah.
And when Efren Reyes smiles at you, you know you're in trouble.
I don't know if it applies in this case, but yeah, you're right. He does have that really mischievous smile on his face.
Some solid shots here by Uthok, but few and far between. Magsayo consistently, like a piston, that jab.
Yeah. It's never missed since we started.
Yeah. But it could take just a couple of strong flourishes for Magsayo to end this fight if he wanted to, I think.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I was just gonna say, The ear of Panya Uthok is very, very wide open. I wouldn't be surprised if Magsayo capitalized on that. He got hit there, fading out. Got tagged by the hook.
Oh,
Nice
solid right hook.
there.
Well, now they're showing off their power.
Look at them. They're having fun in there. They're even teasing each other.
Magsayo almost exclusively going to the head now.
Yeah. Nice uppercut.
But this crowd really wants a knockout. This is our 7th bout of the evening.
I'm really absolutely amazed that there is not a single welt on the face of Panya Uthok. Because those are not light blows. Those are really
Yes.
heavy palms that he's still taking.
Magsayo letting his guard down a little here.
Yeah. Oh,
All those left hooks, yes. And Uthok coming back for more, and the crowd starting to get into it. Under a minute to go. And I really don't see how the judges could score this any other way.
yeah, true. That would be really strange.
Because the quality is there, the power is there, but the volume is not.
Yeah. You can't win rounds with like 2-3 shots connecting.
Another round for Magsayo.
End of round 8.
We would be surprised if we
After 8 rounds, it is Magsayo 80-72, 80-72, and 79-73.
So far,
more of the same.
More of the same. Well, the judges almost unanimously gave every round to Magsayo. One judge gave 1 round to Uthok.
Yeah, feeling a little generous tonight, maybe.
This is round number 9 already.
Right. They're both connecting.
Look at Magsayo go.
Returns everything now.
My God, the durability of Panya Uthok. And he's visibly smaller.
Yeah, but not only in stature, but
He's earned my respect.
yeah, absolutely. I agree. I mean, in terms of resiliency, staying power,
But except for firepower.
yeah, well, it's not there.
But it's also a lesson in patience from Magsayo.
Yeah. He did say that before the fight. He needs to be patient. He can't become careless because he does respect the experience and how dangerous this guy is, Panya Uthok.
But you also have to admire the stamina of Magsayo.
Oh, yeah. This guy's in great shape. Trains like an animal. He has to be in perfect condition.
And they have taken great care, even from a nutritional standpoint, training, sparring, pacing, everything. All the preparation to the letter. A lot of
shows.
discipline.
It really shows. And he's just sniffing the gloves right now. Nice straight by Magsayo.
And Magsayo doesn't even look tired.
Hell yeah. Fresh as a daisy.
Final minute of the round. And you see, a lot of people didn't give Uthok a chance to last this long.
Yeah. You mean both. Oh, look at that flurry.
Oh boy.
There it is. He wants Magsayo to really open up, and then he's going to mix it up.
So far, Uthok has been out-fought by Magsayo very clearly.
Even apologize for that one.
End of round
I don't
9.
know.
Round 10 already.
How time flies when you're having fun.
The whole fight is a highlight reel for Magsayo.
Yeah, pretty much. He has a perfect stance. If you look at it, see, perfect movement, very economical, and look at the torque
Yep.
when he throws those punches.
I don't think in my 33 years, I don't think I've ever covered a fight where the fighters smiled this much at each
Oh,
other.
yeah, I have to agree.
Sometimes one of them would smile.
Yeah. Every now and then they would smile at you, but not this much, man.
And you know, it took a lot to actually bring Panya Uthok here. Oh, because he is he was a former world champion.
2-time, yeah.
So they had to agree to his terms.
This isn't boxing, but it just reminded me of the smile thingy, because in the UFC, there was a fighter named Tank Abbott, who was one of my idols before. He would be smiling ear to ear as he was beating you up. That's a different story.
That'll give you nightmares. Magsayo so far just on pace to win every round.
Sneaky jab there after the hand tap. Crowd loving it.
Magsayo handily winning every round.
Yeah.
Totally unmarked. Good exercise. My goodness.
Wow,
I think they should get scientists to analyze what Panya Uthok's skull is made
we
of.
should call sports science to have this guy checked.
Does he have a steel plate in there?
Yeah. Or can he magically move his brain from his cranium down to his... No, never mind.
And Magsayo is really, he's not even concentrating on the body at all. He's just going to the head. But there is a little slowing down on the part of Uthok.
Yeah. I mean, it's about time after taking all those blows, man.
But you know, you also get the sense that Magsayo hasn't fully unloaded yet.
And there it is. And then he'd sneak in one punch.
Yes.
After a flurry by Magsayo, he would always sneak in one solid punch. You should stay away from that corner. It's so
Yes.
wet.
End of round 10.
Del, any predictions for the last two rounds?
Oh, well, I can see in my crystal ball that there's going to be a lot of noggin knocking again. And pretty much that's it. Unless Panya Uthok really pulls a rabbit out of his hat. Let's
I
see.
think the only question here is whether or not Magsayo will win by unanimous decision or by knockout.
That's true.
Because Panya Uthok is pretty much in cruise control.
Yeah. Going
Same
through-
pace, same volume of punches.
Yeah. Just going through the motions.
Not
right
really
now.
a threat. I mean, make no mistake, Magsayo has been working.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. See? It's tagged in the mouth right there. Trying to be funny. Magsayo just hammered him on the top of his head. Eight punch combination there by Mark Magsayo. I thought that was what Uthok wanted. He didn't return at least one punch from that.
Uthok remains unmoved.
You are so kind, Mr. Velasco.
I'm really looking forward to round 12.
Yeah. Oh, guess what? I think I see a little welt below the left eye of Panya Uthok.
Working out a kink in his neck. Well, the crowd is entertained, and that's what matters.
Yeah, that's true. The antics of these two boxers are just absolutely electric.
Without saying a word.
Yeah. Wow.
I thought Mime was dead.
Apparently not.
But you know, Magsayo has really, walked away with this fight.
Oh!
And Uthok is still there.
Yeah. When he was receiving those punches, some of them on the arm, he was smiling already, just waiting to unload. That
Well,
little punch of it.
He's earned his paycheck.
Oh, absolutely. We got our money's worth for this guy.
But for Magsayo, this is something he has to figure out. This guy's a former world champion. Moving up from a lower weight class, he's got to figure out how to put them away.
Yeah, true. And that could be something that people or his usual critics could point out, that he wasn't able to put this guy away.
One more round.
Round 11. And let's hear it for the Infinity Blues Band. This is the 12th and final round.
Hey, look, there's a ref.
Well, he hasn't really had much to do.
Yeah. Literally a cakewalk for the referee.
And Magsayo too. So unless something really dramatic happens, Mark Magsayo will be the new WBC Asia Featherweight Champion. And Panya Uthok has to figure out what weight division he's going to stay in.
Yeah, that's correct. Whoa, 11 punches thrown by Magsayo.
You know, sometimes that's grounds for the referee to stop the fight.
Yeah. Nice left there by Panya Uthok.
Uthok solid as a rock. But you know, you have to think of what's going on in Mark Magsayo's mind.
Yeah.
He's winning, true, but
Yeah, it's a puzzle right in front of him.
he's not doing enough damage.
Yeah. Why can't I put this guy away?
So that's the next step in the progression.
Absolutely.
And Uthok still nodding his smile. What the?
He enjoyed that jab to the head.
This redefines the term bromance.
Yeah, true. Definitely a bromance brewing inside that ring right now.
Magsayo slipping. But if you are other boxers and you're going to fight Uthok, this is going to worry you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because not that many featherweights have the same power that Magsayo has.
Yeah. If you don't have that power punch and that flurry that Magsayo has, how will you put this guy away?
Exactly.
He's just clowning Magsayo now.
You know who Uthok reminds me of? David Diaz.
Oh yeah. And Manny.
Or a George Suvalo.
Oh yes. David Diaz just wanted to become best friends when he was in the ring with Manny.
I mean, he's going to stay with you, but he's not going to be able to hurt you.
Yeah, true. And then expect a lasting relationship.
Don't look
after
now,
that.
but we're in the final half minute of the fight.
Yeah.
No question that Magsayo won this by a mile.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What a workout.
Easy win for Mark Magsayo. But you gotta hand it to Panya Uthok. He stood there and he took everything Magsayo had to dish out.
Literally everything. With a smile, no less.
God, this man loves his job.
Absolutely. I mean, with a performance like that, yeah, sure. And the romance continues.
fight fans here at Bohol Wisdom Gymnasium. After 12 rounds of championship boxing, we go to the scorecards. Judge Noel Haduka scores about 118, 110, and Judge Arnie Nahara and Oliver Garcia both see it 120 to 108, all for the winner. And now, WBC Asia featherweight champion from Bohol, Philippines, Mark Magnifico Magsayo.
Okay. Mark! I need you! Dito pare, ito sa gitna. Tagpinara Bohol! Mag-ingay!